that's something that I will never forget. And of course, the day of surgery, I walked into his hospital room and I looked at his face and the look of Parkinson's was gone. How could that happen so fast? And then everything from then on was just a miracle.
I was still working. I was taking 5 or 6 drugs for the disease, unfortunately. And some of those drugs were not very positive in their impact. But I bumped into Dr. Van Sickle, and he and I got to know him through his activities in the Parkinson's groups in town. And then he looked me in the eye, and I had said, I think I'm doing pretty well. And he said, Glenn, I can make you better. And that's when I really made my decision to do it now, to do it when I did it. On the theory that if you bought 10 or 15 years with the DBS surgery, buying the years between 70 and 80, or 70 and 85 would be a lot better than buying the years between 85 and 95. And I want those years to be as good as possible.
I think one of the problems we have with the traditional indications, such as Parkinson's or essential tremor, is individuals are waiting far too long in order to seek treatment. So the treatment's here and now and it works. Another misconception is that this is somehow experimental. So every once in a while we'll see one of these treatments on the news and oftentimes it's portrayed in kind of a fantastical way. I think we need to change the way we portray it. It's here, it's now, it works, it's FDA approved. And we can do it efficiently with a low complication rate. Philanthropic support is important for deep brain stimulation, especially when it comes to reaching individuals who otherwise would not benefit. There are other disease states which could potentially benefit from deep brain stimulation or other functional neurosurgeries. In addition, we could expand the pool of individuals we reach from less than 10% of the current indications to reach the 90% who aren't even being offered it.
There are several different types of epilepsy out there. I have the type where I have that rising feeling that rises from my stomach up to my head. I have distortions. I can wander around, walk out into the street, not knowing what I'm doing.
I think from my perspective, it was just hard to go to every doctor's appointment with her and hear the same thing. And I knew something was wrong. She's struggling with something. Something was happening, obviously, and it's tough with her situation because it's not external. It's not a visible affliction or a visible disease where people with physical disabilities you can see.
That's when I met Dr. Pulvitz, and she basically turned my life around, gave me hope. Yeah, listen to me. The first thing Dr. Pulvitz said to me was, let's just get this straight, you're not crazy. And that's what I needed. I needed someone to listen to me.
Campaigns like this are critical because epilepsy is not a benign disease. 1 in 26 people will develop epilepsy in their lifetime, and 1 out of 10 people will have a seizure. A startling statistic that is not spoken of enough is that epilepsy takes more lives every year than breast cancer. And yet we don't have significant campaigns for epilepsy awareness. Individuals with epilepsy don't need to suffer the way they do, and by getting to a place that, like what we have at Littleton Adventist Hospital, they can have their seizures detected, and we can also have these treatment options available.
talking about the kids is rough for me because I've missed out on a lot of their activities because of the disability. If we can't all go, I can't go. They understand. They've done great. They're all very smart and well-adjusted and great kids, but we don't have them as often as we could because, well, I can't drive them everywhere to their school activities, and that's been hard. I would love to be able to have the life that I had prior to being diagnosed with epilepsy personally. I would like to just have some freedom back. I would like to be able to take a walk by myself. I do feel like I'm a burden at times. But you know what? This isn't just about me. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are misdiagnosed, probably going through tests like I was, and they need a Dr. Polovitz. They need the epilepsy monitoring unit. They need somebody listening to them, like Dr. Polovitz did for me.